You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I left all the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. Yeah. I tried to change what I cannot undo. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back. Are you ready for more? Oh, are you ready for more? Oh, are you ready for more?
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Joe Louis, he's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall, with that mass. So much hype surrounding this big match. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. The courage on display here is incredible. Through the hook, didn't land. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Counter right. Nice punch. Good counter punching for both these fighters. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Good counter left hand there. That counter shot lands. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Paralyzed them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter punch. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice counter. Shot lands. There's a scoring blow. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long leap. Not many fighters can do that.
It's been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. Fantastic punch. Either man really defending themselves. They score again with the left hand. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
And he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, here we go to the 4th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Bombs away! Hey, those punches add up. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. That one will count. Neither man really defending themselves. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He misses with that jab. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. And he misses with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He just misses with that jab. You don't want to trade shots. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see. Here we go in the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Fighters certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
then step back for just a moment. He gets out of the way of that left hand. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
It's been a back and forth contest so far, no doubt about it. Left scores. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score. Here we go, it's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. He missed with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Every time you see him take a big deep breath, bang, get kicked out.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They just missed with that big right hand. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are gonna be all over the place in this one. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Talk about a fighter having power. Don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. You'd like to see more jabs. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This is a high-octane battle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't push too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. You got to break round. Now, relax. Now, don't want to unload. Ready to go.
Here comes the 10th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Through the left, but didn't score it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
The sweetest thing, yeah.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson. Smoking Joe Frazier. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big.
This bout is scheduled.
These two have certainly talked it. So here we go. Should be a good one. Good counter left hand there. Both men step back for just a moment. He fails to score with that left hook. Exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Lands with the right counter. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Perfect counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Good counter punch. That left counter was perfectly timed. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Left counter scores. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter punching from both these fighters. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You're absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell him?
What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That left counter punch will score. Good left counter that lands. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block. And a counter left. Right punch. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Missed him with that uppercut. It's Frazier in trouble. And his best defense is not as good as his offense. They've avoided catastrophe there. Defending. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And they're down. Will he make it back to his feet?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
Not many people would have predicted it. but we've got a knockout victory.
What a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
You are the sweetest thing